Brian Michael Bendis, Ram V, Phil Hester, and Sumit Kumar continue their superhero mysteries as the Justice League race around the world to find the Fortress of Solitude, which has been taken by the Royal Flush Gang, as the Justice League Dark fight to keep the Upside Down Man from being unleashed onto the world again by Merlin. Brian Michael Bendis continues his missing Fortress of Solitude arc, cracking open the Royal Flush Gang's plans and revealing this is all part of a much larger game afoot, and one he's been building up the pieces of with his Checkmate and Leviathan storylines. I really love that this wasn't some drawn out prop hunt of a story and the heroes immediately know who stole the fortress, as well as knowing that it's some type of bait for Superman. It means we could get right into the action of it all with some great sequences of Superman battling Ace of Spades, who gives the hero quite the run for his money. I'm really looking forward to the big payoff for the cliffhanger in the next issue, since it sounds like we're going to get some brief multiversal action, which is always fun. Ram V meanwhile returns Wonder Woman to the Justice League Dark in a fittingly heroic way, as he also dives into Zatanna's mind and builds off her previous story about her being possessed by the Upside Down Man and making deals with him, as well as her feelings towards being a leader when Wonder Woman was gone and how she felt she wasn't suited for it and she was all alone in that role. Ram also finished up Merlin's storyline, for now at least, leaving the arc in an interesting place that makes the heroes begin to question whose side they are really on, as well as question the larger points of the plot involving Earth always being tested by the forces of chaos, and how Earth is somehow the sort of catalyst in all of this sort of stuff. A plot point which could actually be linked to Infinite Frontier and everything Joshua Williamson is building towards with the multiverse stuff and the omniverse stuff. So I'm looking forward to the writers continuing that story a little later down the track. Phil Hester and Sumit Kumar continue their amazing work on both stories, with Phil delivering some really fantastic superhero action with a great Superman and Ace of Spades battle that was nicely sequenced, while Sumit delivers some grand spectacle with the Justice League Dark, able to capture the might and power these characters have with ease thanks to his cool page layouts, leading to one final heroic and pretty well earned reveal. Justice League issue 70 was an action-packed issue that pushed both League stories ahead in their respective arcs, delivering on grand spectacle and cool moments fitting for a Justice League book. I'm going to give this issue a 9 out of 10. Justice League issue 70 heads to the recent past where Leviathan meets with the Royal Flush Gang, introducing himself as Mark Shaw to the team. He reassures the skittish team that he wants no conflict, however he wants to give them an invitation, being that he's a huge fan of theirs and he believes that they should have earned more for themselves by now. He wants to help them get that, telling them he's offering his hand in friendship and partnership. He talks about the fake Royal Flush Gang from Bloodhaven and how he was furious for the real team, knowing that they are on the same level of Brainiac and Luthor, and seeing fakes out there drives him crazy. The team tell him to get to his pitch, so Mark says that he's been building something and using everyone's talents to reinvent all of the world in a way not done before. He needs to break some rules and the hearts, and the Royal Flush Gang deserve to be part of that since they are the Justice League level powerhouses, and they should be Leviathan's Justice League, and in return they can have whatever they want. In the present, Superman and Black Adam survey the area where the Fortress of Solitude was taken, with Superman hoping to use some of Adam's wisdom to track down the Royal Flush Gang. As Hippolyta arrives, Adam asks if Superman had any trackable tech in the fortress, and Clark does, knowing his advanced Kryptonian tech can be traced, as Kalex continues to reboot. Clark knows the tech has been overwhelmed, however, and it will be useless to them. Adam knows that if someone stole his home, he would be very upset, and Superman knows he very much is, but Adam can't tell, since Superman still looks the same. Clark knows that Adam has made him this mad before, and Adam finally sees it in Clark's eyes, knowing that he should let go of his feelings more, since it's better in the long run. Adam agrees to help as Superman knows that he's already looked around the entire world and can't find it, but Adam thinks it could be off-world or in another dimension, and Clark already checked the Phantom Zone as well as the original place of the fortress in the Arctic. Hippolyta asks what in the fortress is of utmost concern, making Superman think of all the various dangerous things inside the fortress, as elsewhere, the Royal Flush Gang enter the fortress they just stole, knowing this is legendary and they need footage of it all, filming their journey into the depths of it. The King of Spades finds Superman's cape, taking it and wearing it as they get a team photo together, thanking Mark Shaw for the opportunity despite knowing they all hate him. Earlier, the team discussed Mark's offer, hating the man for just coming into their home like he did. Queen isn't too happy he offered them to be his bodyguard slave people, but King knows that he wants them to be the Justice League of the New World Order, thinking it was nice to be asked. Queen wants to go and gut the entirety of Leviathan at their mountain hideout, but King knows that sure means nothing, and so do his words, but 10 of spades isn't happy that people like Mark think they can just go around and get the team to work for him, wanting to focus on their big score once and for all. King agrees, calling their new mission the Royal Flush, an insane heist that will allow them to go away forever and be rich, while all the other idiots kill themselves in the next super crisis. Jack of Spades knows the minute Shaw opened his mouth he was going to take everything the man owned, as King reveals that Shaw now owns Markovia, but the team know this can actually work in their favour for their elaborate plan. The Justice League meanwhile meet, with Batman telling them that the League HQs, the Titans Tower, and other locations they own are all on high alert, as Superman tells the team the fortress was more than just a fortress, it was a monument to his fallen homeworld, holding the only collective histories of his people, and there are certain things in there of great value, but also things that are extremely deadly, which is why he was protecting them. Naomi wonders what could be worth angering Superman over, so the hero says that it's magic, and Batman knows that Clark is very susceptible to arcane energy, wondering where Dr. Fate and Zatanna are. Flash soon finds something, sending Superman out to retrieve the giant key to the original fortress which just appeared in a street. Clark knows he kept it in the bowels of his new fortress, as Batman knows this is just bait and the Royal Flush Gang is messing with Superman. Dr. Fate soon arrives as Superman is attacked by the Ace of Spades. He smashes the villain away, demanding his stuff back and knowing the fortress is toxic to them and anyone else. Ace merely grunts, hitting Superman down onto the key, so the hero picks it up, using it to smash Ace through the abandoned building nearby. Batman tells Superman to keep up the attack and watch out for any of the other members of the team, knowing the fight is just a distraction for something. Bruce tells Clark to use that against them, telling Superman to let Ace think he's got the hero trapped, since stealing the fortress can't be their final goal. Earlier, the Royal Flush Gang learn they aren't stealing the fortress per se, only taking it and using it to get a bigger score before giving it back to Superman. One of them asks why they are going to give it back instead of blowing it up, so King tells the team it's because it belongs to Superman, and you don't just blow up alien tech, since that's how you lose a finger or something else. Ace asks what's inside the fortress, and King knows that it's Superman's personal effects, things like alien tech and weapons from across the galaxy and much more, tech which will make them the richest people in the entire world, just like how Superman could be if he wasn't an idiot. Ace wonders how they are planning on stealing this alien god's house when said alien god has alien god super senses. King knows that it's all about distraction, as in the present Ace continues beating down Superman, but soon told by Queen that he needs to disengage and meet at their rendezvous point, but Ace refuses to give up, beating Superman down. Superman suddenly hits him with his heat vision, knowing he should listen to Queen in his earpiece and disengage. Ace however gains the upper hand again as the rest of the Justice League arrive to back up the Man of Steel. Queen tells the rest of the team that Ace went rogue as they make it into the Fortress Command Center, where King knows that Ace will forgo his share in the loot now. He begins pulling crystals from the computer bank in front of him, knowing the man who set this up told him which crystals to pull, but he pulls the wrong one, opening all emergency dimensional portals within the fortress, as Batman tells the League he found the fortress, but it's too late. In Atlantis, Etrigan can't hold the Upside Down Man back much longer without hurting Zatanna, and John can't get through to the woman since she can't hear his voice. Bobo tells him to use the one that will get through, so with no other choice, John uses the image of Giovanni Zatara, Zatanna's father, who appears before his daughter. He says he is always with his daughter, wanting her to come down from the Upside Down, and all she has to do is reach. Zatanna says that she feels so alone since he's gone. Wonder Woman is now gone as well, so is Kent Nelson, and Khalid's helmet doesn't work anymore, making her the last proper spell singer who she can turn to when she is lost. She talks about her reoccurring dream of being upside down and filled with darkness, and no one is coming to help her. Inside the Atlan Templars, Elnara and Aquaman battle Arion as Dr. Fate keeps Merlin at bay, trying to convince Arion that he's seen the future, and each time he sees it, it takes a little bit of his sight, but what he has seen, he knows that if he stands with Merlin, only death and ruin will come to Arion. Merlin is curious that Khalid got the helm to work, and he knows that their time there is short since Fate has been stalling, telling Khalid that the future he saw is no great thing for those who have built so much of the past that he stands on, and he is just a child with a toy playing a god, whereas he has had lifetimes to play the whole game and learn it, and there are bigger pictures at play there, and sooner the hero understands that, the less blind he'll be to what's coming. Merlin and Arion leave through a portal as Merlin reminds Dr. Fate to think of why the balance of order and chaos is forever tested in their universe and on Earth, and what comes from tempering a whole planet like this. Fate tells Alnara to let Merlin go since it's a fight they can't win, and besides, the others need their help. The heroes return to help their friends against the Upside Down Man, with Fate reinforcing the force field around the power as Aquaman assembles the Silent School, witches and wizards to help seal the Dark World portal, while Alnara helps John and Etrigan with Zatanna, using the Nth metal armor to keep the Upside Down Man's energy contained until someone else arrives. Inside her mind, Zatanna knows the man in front of her isn't her father, obliterating the construct as the Upside Down Man reminds her that she's always alone and this is the cost she decided to pay, and now it's her turn in the darkness. A burst of light appears as a voice says that Zatanna beat him before, and now the Upside Down Man is but a ghost in her head. Zatanna knows the voice belongs to Wonder Woman as Diana tells her that she knows the lonely feeling while leading, but it's about making one stand despite all of those things. Wonder Woman and the rest of the Justice League Dark appear as Diana tells Zatanna that she was never alone in the first place.